Welcome back. So it's been 1 month since we got our braces put on. Technically, we got them on the 7th and it's January 6th. So tomorrow will be officially 1 month if you're going by like calendar, like
calendar months and not, so it's been 1 month since we've got our braces on.
We are going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough. What's been our experience? How has it been awkward in ways? All that kind of stuff. Show you Dalton's braces because I know you guys haven't seen them since he got them put on. So I want to give you a little update on his and mine, some things that we've learned along the way, just exactly how it's been our experience. So yeah, if you guys want to hear a little bit about our first month having braces, then sit back, relax, grab you a coffee or some water, whatever you want to do, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and jump on into the video. So when we first came home after getting braces, which I know I mentioned this in the previous video that I posted, I didn't really anticipate how much soreness I was going to have the first couple days after getting them put on. So I underestimated it, but we definitely got through it. It took a lot of Tylenol and ibuprofen.
By the way, we are not your healthcare provider or your dentist. Check with them. Don't take medical advice from us. This is just our personal experience.
Yes, exactly. But I did find out soon after we started taking Advil that Tylenol is actually a better medicine to take if you're going to take any to alleviate pain.
1 month into braces, and there's been a couple tweaks they've made. So first of all, they put them on, and because I had to have some teeth removed, one of my baby teeth on each side didn't have a grown-up tooth under it, and so this one was pulled years ago. This one over here, I still had a baby tooth, and so they couldn't brace it in because it had to go, and it was going to inevitably fall out. It had 0 roots, and so they didn't brace on this side either, and so I only have braces on these front ones on the bottom. And then I had to get this one surgically removed. So as you can see, these spaces right here are where I was missing that grown-up tooth. The orthodontist's plan is to, bridge that gap and pull the teeth closer in together. Just correct my bite and pull these bottom ones back. So there's plenty of room.
Baby, you have a bunch of spit that keeps building up and it's like...
That's part of having braces. Whenever I'm talking now, it's like your preacher. When you see your preacher or you see a professional speaker, you see him spitting from stage. They're not worried about it. That's what it's like with me.
I'm over here like cringing. I'm cringing.
I'll get talking, and that's just part of it.
I'm glad that you brought up that, because last time that I sat down and had a chit chat with them about us getting braces, all that kind of stuff, was when we got them put on, and I was specifically talking to them about my teeth, and just like, from the outside looking in, it may look like everything's aligned and everything's cool and fine and dandy, but I just walked them through some high level, of the details of what's going on with my smile and where I'm wanting to improve it, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would love for you to share a little bit about maybe your teeth. Maybe if you want to just go ahead and show them your braces, that'd be cool. So here's mine. I know I've showed you before, but get this focused. Get out of the camera. Okay, so yeah, here's... So mine, here they are, looking super straight and similar to what they were looking like, but recently, actually 2 days ago, we went in and got new rubber bands put on because they were yellowing a little bit, and they actually put some new wires on. So here's mine.
So they recently bridged these gaps with wires right here and right here, and they're going to start pulling these front ones back a little bit and these back ones forward a little bit. And no, I'm not a vampire. I think inevitably when my teeth are where they need to go, I'm going to have these things smoothed out. The bands on mine yellowed way faster, probably largely in part to the fact that I drink coffee every day. We had them switched. We actually we reached out and got an appointment to get them switched. I was reaching out to the orthodontist and saying, hey, can we move our appointment up? Because I want to get these things tightened, and I want to get this show on the road, right? Because there was nothing happening. After a week of soreness, it was like, my teeth were all my top teeth felt loose after about a week, and then that was it. And I was like, okay, we need to, move this thing along. And so they moved my appointment up, and then on top of that, she scheduled an appointment just to get our rubber bands replaced. And so we went in, and while we're in, I asked the tech that was working with me if we could go ahead and get this show on the road, and she asked the orthodontist that was on hand, and they did. And so they cranked them down, they tightened them up, and then they added these braces on the bottom and gave me thicker wires so that we could go ahead and just move the process along. We're a customer of theirs, and we just want to make sure that we get the most out of this experience. And so she's been very proactive. Let's get our band's changed out, I'm proactive in like, hey, let's get this braces, you know, tightened down and let's move these teeth quicker. Tip, if you're getting braces and you feel like things should be moving quicker, have a conversation with your orthodontist, because they might very well could move along quicker, and most people don't want to go through the pain constantly, but I don't mind it.
But be open if they say that a little bit more time is necessary before they can start getting things moving around quicker, because they are the professionals at the end of the day. Like,
and it does take time. They can't just like, you know, crank your braces down and instantly do it, because all your teeth would be like pulled out of the jaw or whatever. It just wouldn't happen.
I mean, if we could have them straight yesterday, then that'd be awesome. Like, I'm cool with that. But fortunately, it takes a little bit of time. On that note, which is really cool, whenever we did get our braces, they actually gave us these dental monitoring devices that we are doing every single week, which I'll insert clips of both mine and his progress over the past month. But it's like this little device. I'll show it to you one day. I don't have it in the other room, but we have this app on our phone that we connect this little device to and can actually scan our teeth. It walks you through how to do it, whatever, so that weeks that we're not actually at the orthodontist, they can see the progress of our teeth, and if anything looks a little weird, they can message us, and yeah, we can get it all fixed up. So it's just super cool, because I love to see transformations in general, and so to be able to have like pictures of our progress over time is just going to be super awesome to have at the end. But it has been really neat just seeing the progress over the past couple of weeks. Mine have changed noticeably. He doesn't think his has changed as much.
I can feel that they've changed, but it's hard to tell when you look at the dental transition on the video.
Right.
But I can tell they've changed, because I was talking yesterday. I was having a meeting with a guy, and in the middle of the conversation, my teeth clanked against each other and just sent shockwaves in my jaw. It just sucked. And my teeth normally don't hit like that together, so I can tell they're shifting. Now there's a lot more collision, you know, like I've got to be careful eating, because they're touching in the front in places they've never touched before, which is, and they're still fairly sensitive from this last adjustment.
On the topic of soreness and how long soreness lasted, I'll give my perspective, then you can give yours. But I think for me, it really only lasted a few days after we first got them on. Probably, I would say at most a week to a week and a couple of days, maybe a week and 2 days. And I was able to eat pretty normally. One of the problems that I had was the inside of my lip right here, there's a little bracket with a little hook, and that specific hook was irritating my gums or my lip for a little bit, and in my mind I was like, okay, well, I'll just let it callus up, and then over time it will just get used to the little hook being there, and I'll get over it and it won't hurt anymore. But we were actually going into a weekend where we were going to be speaking a lot and just having a lot of people, hosting a lot of people in town, and so I wanted to make sure I could actually talk and not be awkward, because I was trying to avoid hitting that spot. So I just went ahead and put some wax over it. They gave us, did that for probably two and a half days. And once I did that, man, like it healed pretty quickly, and I haven't had a problem since with that specific spot irritating my mouth. As far as soreness to our teeth, me personally, it stopped hurting after about a week. And then recently, like you mentioned, 2 days ago, we got them adjusted a little bit, tightened, some new wires put on. So that brought back the tenderness and soreness to my teeth, and they're doing a little bit better today, and we're 2 days out, but I know that in a couple of days it will be smooth sailing. And so that's been my experience over the past month with just pain and tenderness, that kind of thing.
For a few days after an adjustment, they're really sensitive, but I mean, it's just part of it. I'd imagine it goes away after, I feel like, a few days. Yeah, the pain is really just in having to clean your teeth all the time. That's the real pain.
You think?
Yeah, just having to clean every time I eat something. It's like they're designed just to capture food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even after like really working it, like really working your toothbrush and getting a lot of just everything out, you think that you have everything out, and then all of a sudden, like, there's still something there. Like, there's still like one little black line in between a ceramic bracket, and you're like, oh my gosh, I literally just scrubbed the crap out of my teeth. How do I get this out?
A thing I've noticed too about just having braces is that my smile has started to change. So my whole life I would smile just enough to where, because my front two teeth were kind of crooked, I would smile just enough to where you don't see the bottom of them. I've started smiling a little bit bigger, and so I'm showing bottom teeth now, and then my teeth still don't look too much different, but I'm just adjusting to having braces, and I actually like my smile a little bit more. I think it's more of a whole smile.
Let me see it.
Versus a shy smile.
Give me your best smile right now. I actually like it a lot.
See, I think that's a natural smile.
Yeah. Before, what were you doing?
Like this. It was just kind of, it was almost like a shy smile.
Yeah.
And I see people, you know, they'll do a soft smile. Usually I assume that's either one because they're kind of shy, or two because maybe they have bad teeth, or maybe they're embarrassed of their smile. And so I've just started smiling bigger. It's more mental than physical, but I think that that's a better smile. Just growing up, I never went to the dentist until I was 17 years old. And, you know, when I went for the first time, I really had pretty good teeth at the point because I just developed good hygiene. But I went to the ortho as a freshman in college, and first time out on my own, and I'm like, I'm going to go see what it would look like to get this fixed. I couldn't afford it as a college student. And now that I'm at a point where, you know, it's not a problem, I'm just excited we're getting it done. Yeah. Growing up, we couldn't have afforded it. We were just broke. Single dad, bunch of kids. As a college student, couldn't afford it. You know, early in my career, we were paying our student loan debt off. We were, you know, getting our feet on the ground in our careers. We were ramping our business up, and so it just took a little bit of time to get to a point where it made sense, and we thought about it. But as soon as we had the idea again, I kind of buried the idea, but I never lost it. I wasn't worried about it. I didn't think about it a lot. But when we had the opportunity to get braces, as soon as she mentioned it, it wasn't even my idea. She went and saw an ortho, and she came back that same day, and she's like, hey, you know, I think I could get braces. And I'm like, hey, why don't I get braces too? And sure enough, we scheduled an appointment, but I just knew I was going to get them, you know, and it wasn't a problem. So.
Here we are. 1 month in. With that, we will wrap up the video. Hopefully this was helpful. If you guys have any questions that we can answer, please don't hesitate to list them below in the comments, and we will definitely get back to you guys. We will continue to update you through, you know, just our next appointment and the months to come. But it's been fun so far just documenting this process. I am about to upload another video, if I haven't already, of some surgery that he just had done to get some teeth extracted. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and link that below in the description if it's already uploaded. If not, then be looking for it. With that, we will sign off here. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day wherever you may be. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will catch you in our next video. See ya!